Welcome, fellow creatures of the night, to a very spooky edition of My Friend Watches Behind the Scenes. Or should I say, behind the screams. Sorry about that. Let's roll it. All right, first for a little bit of context. Within the Woods was a 1978 film that was written, directed, and produced by Sam Raimi and starred his longtime best friend Bruce Campbell. It was created for $1,600 with the sole purpose in mind of becoming a proof of concept, which would hopefully entice investors into putting money into a feature-length film. At just 21 years old, Raimi was able to sidestep the Hollywood studios system and make this happen, which is incredibly impressive.
At Sam's panel, he was talking about how he would watch these horror movies that were coming around at the time, like in the late 70s, early 80s, and they weren't very good. They were just like crappy slasher films. And so he literally thought to himself, he said he was inspired because he's like, I could make a better movie than this.
Fast forward to 1981, and a movie called Book of the Dead was released into theaters. Yeah, Book of the Dead was the original title for The Evil Dead. You already know the story. It's about 5 college students that end up going on a vacation to this really dilapidated cabin in the woods. While they're there, they find a tape recorder that actually has these demonic incantations on it that awaken a spirit in the woods that one by one starts possessing the friends and turning them into zombie-like undead creatures known as deadites. Though by today's standards, I wouldn't say this is an incredibly boundary-pushing film. At the time, it was very, very controversial. In particular, a scene where a tree just rapes one of the characters.
I didn't even look up imagery. It just literally, the first thing that popped up on Google was that it's banned in several countries because of the gore, and I was like...
It is, really?
Right. As Jenna was just now saying, this movie was added to what's called the Video Nasties list. It's a term that was popularized by a group that basically were responsible for creating all of this moral panic around a bunch of horror movies and low-budget exploitation films that were able to sidestep the UK equivalent of the MPAA and not get rated. Well, when the ratings board found out about this loophole, they just decided they were going to throw the baby out with the bathwater and lump all of these different movies together and just basically ban them. So yeah, The Evil Dead got thrown onto this list, and if I've learned anything over the years, it's that controversy sells. And whatever this group's initial, idea was about kind of suppressing this kind of art, it's actually responsible for propelling these films into international spotlights, right? Because people all over the world were hearing about these video nasties, and I firmly believe that the reason why The Evil Dead has cemented itself as one of these cult classics is due to the fact that it was seen as so controversial when it was released. So in a way, without The Evil Dead, Sam Raimi never becomes the superstar director that he's known as today. And without the Spider-Man trilogy, what would the superhero genre look like today? Just food for thought.
What up?
What up?
Hey, baby.
You came with packages.
I did.
Yeah, look at that package.
Oh.
Jenna!
Heard big box.
Babe, where's the green tape?
It is like Christmas in October.
I'm gonna shoot this
Mike
in
Brown. I'll do it when I do
Good Jenna trying to get out of the way.
What?
Are you doing the BTS for that one?
Yeah, I have done it.
You want it later?
It's like, geez.
Okay, why?
I mean, did you plan on doing it one day?
I mean, yeah. It's like Monday would be nice.
What is that?
Thanks.
I love it. No question of what the vitamin was, just put it in his mouth. You want some vitamins? Vitamin D3 might help your mood.
What are you saying? My mood needs help?
Some Crown and some lemon lime.
Oh yeah, I
ice
figured
drink.
Jeremy would probably like to drink today.
I'm gonna have, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have some drinks. I'll be asleep by 3 o'clock this afternoon.
It's 9 o'clock. It's an appropriate time to drink.
What's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
Tremors.
The Evil Dead is a horror movie. It's I'm trying to think of the best way. It's weird having all these other cameras on. Just takes me a minute.
Oh shit.
Near the toilet! Oh, he's popping a squiz
I
now.
need to pee. I don't need to put. Why are there so many cameras in here?
You're gonna
It's
try
so
it.
uncomfortable.
You're gonna try it. It's a new toilet. I installed it from the flange all the way up.
Where's
I
the-
am a man. Not much of one, but a man.
Where's the water go?
It was so direct.
All right, here we are at what is my favorite part of these behind the scenes videos, and that's where we go and read comments from previous behind the scenes. So considering that we're talking about horror movies, I wanted to go in a slightly different direction, and instead of doing the last My Friend Watches on Holden's channel and pulling, comments from Matt's behind the scenes, we're going to go back to the My Friend Finally Watches of Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight, which you can see the behind the scenes for that on my channel, and we're going to find a couple of good comments so that I can read those to you right now.
Hey guys, Matt from Matt Lane Fitness. Good to see you. Jeremy just had to have me in here reading some comments. And our good buddy CK Sidekick, he's been around for quite some time. He's a big supporter of all of us. And he says, yeah, I'm digging all the creative ways you guys are sharing the content creation with each other. Fantastic video. I see only better and better things coming in the future. One man can accomplish a lot. Oh God, come on, Matt, you can do this. You can read a sentence. Finish strong. One man can accomplish a lot when he builds a team of talented people around him. Together, they can do. Read it up again. Come on, Matt, you can do it. One man can. Come on! God dang it! This is. One man can accomplish a lot when he builds a team of talented people around him. Together, they can do anything. CK Sidekick, I really appreciate you, man, and I fully agree with you.
I have to read Tyler's comment. That green screen had him drunk with power. I loved it.
All right, here's one from Mr. Graham Crackers, and this is some pretty good trivia. He says, I remember when HBO was going to reboot Tales from the Crypt back in 2016. The show was going to be created by M. Night Shyamalan. It got canceled though, but I probably know if it didn't get canceled, it wouldn't top the original. It wouldn't top the original, that's what I meant to say.
And the next one. I wanted to honestly find something that was kind of insulting to someone, maybe Jeremy, maybe myself, but you guys are just so friggin' supportive of this, and I really appreciate it. This is the closest thing I could find. Leechum98 says, how does Matt's hair grow and get cut like a chia pet? I'm not good with keeping things the same. Like, I like change in certain areas of my life, and I'm kind of proud of that.
All right, here's one from Ready Forever. He says, I'm a minute and a half in, and I love the editing. I already love the video. Thank you. I hope you stuck around for the rest of it and that you continued to feel the same because, yeah.
From Couch Potato, I like this format where you add in some trivia about the movie. I think that that's good as well. So hopefully you do that in this BTS video too.
All right, here's one from my buddy Ian over at The Controversy. And he says, you're older than the Crypt Keeper. I like how this was edited. Very different. Thanks, I guess. Come to think of it, I am technically older than the Crypt Keeper. Well, not technically, but the puppet version of the Crypt Keeper, I'm like 7 years older than him. I think I look pretty good, considering. All right, so we just now wrapped watching the original Evil Dead movie. Holden's about to jump into the My Friend Watches official episode. I'm really eager to hear what everybody thinks about this thing. It was an enjoyable rewatch for me, so let's see how it goes.
They had a budget of $130,000. It's actually Sam Raimi's first movie. He was the only one we on it. So yes, it would be much different.
Did it hit the way you thought it was gonna, Holden?
Was that supposed to be me, that impression?
That's exactly. That was you.
$130,000?
Nailed it.
Spider-Man 2 is my favorite movie of all time.
It's a great movie. Girls know that the make the stand is and I'm gonna go the ring it raw and we're gonna go there.
Hello, what I'm gonna do is Taylor and all surf because
Ingat na inibid nila sa nitero kanso. Sa si mo so na ko sa dumi